How's it going, everyone? Open world games still are one of the most popular genres in all of gaming, and we've got a lot of open world titles on PlayStation 5 to be excited for, so that's what we're going to be highlighting in this video. We've got a couple of free titles to mention as well, and a lot of big titles from notable developers and publishers, and games from smaller developers that might end up being great as well. So we'll get to all of them. Let's get right into it, and let's get started with one of those games from a larger publisher and a larger studio. We, of course, have the latest in a long-running franchise, Assassin's Creed with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, AC Shadows has been quite under fire, much like a lot of Ubisoft games these days, but if I do assess the game from the standpoint of thematics, the visuals, the world itself, I think it looks fantastic. I've been pretty vocal about my opinion of the newer Assassin's Creed games. They are not necessarily my cup of tea comparatively to, you know, the Assassin's Creed games up to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. However, going back to like 2010, I've been wanting Assassin's Creed in feudal Japan. And you know what? It took damn near 15 years to finally get it, but we finally are getting it with Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I absolutely will be playing it with the incredible setting, and the gameplay still looking fairly solid. You have two playable main characters, and certainly the main characters have been quite at the forefront of discussion, let's just put it that way. The game is doing the fake early access gimmick, which I absolutely dread, but what can you do? The Gold Edition is $110, the Ultimate Edition is $130, while the base game is $70. Ubisoft quite been under fire with their pricing structure these days, but that's to be expected. It's a Ubisoft game. I do expect the game to do very, very well, and we'll see how it ultimately turns out from a consumer standpoint on November the 15th. But again, if you do want to play it on the actual launch day of November the 12th, you can drop $110 for that. Next up, we have a notable free open world RPG, Neverness to Everness. Coming from the same studio that brought you Tower of Fantasy comes the urban open world RPG. Neverness to Everness unfolds in a unique world where the ordinary and the extraordinary coexist, a city teeming with anomalies and humans alike. As players, you'll make a grand entrance into the city, employing your extraordinary Esper abilities to navigate and tackle the unexpected anomalies that await. Neverness to Everness also offers a variety of lifestyles for the players to choose from: modify sports cars, manage businesses, and so much more, and experience a vibrant urban life in the way you like. Aesthetically, I think the game looks great. You've got daily life, cars, and houses that are all a part of the plan besides the main storyline, and in-depth urban life also offers the player much to see. A stunning supernatural city powered by Unreal Engine 5. We don't have an official release date for Neverness to Everness, but hopefully it'll be out in the relative near future. Next up, we have a major open world title making the transition to PlayStation from PC, and maybe major is a little bit of a stretch, but New World Aeternum is coming to PlayStation 5. Now, New World, if you remember when it launched, was an absolutely massive release. It got quite a lot of traction being this MMORPG from Amazon. It was gonna have a lot of attention, and obviously has fallen off quite a bit, but now it's getting a re-release of sorts with new content, and it is coming to consoles as well. You'll discover the island of Aeternum, explore a massive, beautiful world, and uncover the secret truth of Eternal Island and its strange inhabitants. Endless opportunities to fight, forage, and forge await among the island's wilderness and ruins. Play your way, play solo, or use cross-platform play to team up with others or compete head-to-head in a variety of PvP battles. Customize the look, skills, and abilities of your character, and experiment with different builds to suit your playstyle. Swords, guns, and sorcery as well. Control magical forces or wield deadly melee and range weapons. Timing and positioning are key to defeating enemies in combat. Use your skills to survive an island's horrors and reap its valuable reward. And choose your playstyle as well. Each archetype has its own playstyle. Choose and change at any point in the game. New World Aeternum will be dropping on October the 15th. Next up, a major MMORPG open world as well, also coming from Amazon, this one developed by NCSoft. Throne and Liberty. Welcome to Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play multi-platform MMORPG with an always-changing environment, massive scale PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. The game takes place in the vast open world of Solisium. You can scale expansive mountain ranges for new vantage points, scan open skies, traverse sprawling plains, explore a land full of depth and opportunity, adapt your fight to survive and thrive through strategic decisions in PvP, PvE, or both as you encounter evolving battlefields impacted by weather, time of day, and other players. Throne and Liberty will be hitting PlayStation 5 on September the 17th. Next up, a long-awaited open-world racing title, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Test Drive Unlimited is finally back. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is a lifestyle and social experience that redefines what an open world racing game can be. Explore a fully recreated Hong Kong island, take to the road behind the wheel of exceptional cars, and live the ultimate life of luxury. Visually, the game looks great, and now Test Drive Unlimited is finally back 13 years after the release of Test Drive Unlimited 2. Solar Crown reinvents the open-world, massively multiplayer racing game genre. Express your passion for cars via innovative gameplay and meticulous attention to detail. Test drive, then purchase cars directly from dealerships, customize items in the workshops, and display them in the garage of your Solar Hotel suite. I think a game from a content standpoint and what you can do looks really compelling, and you can drive around a map that has never been featured in a racing game before. Hong Kong Island, fully recreated at a 1-to-1 scale. It is brimming with unique locations to explore, from old narrow streets and major highways to mountain roads and breaches. Every cruise will be different from the last. Complete your collection and meet your enthusiasts. Choose your clan and become one of the elite. The game is at a $49.99 budget price point, but obviously with a game like this, there's going to be a plethora of additions and everything like that. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown drops on September the 12th. Next up, another major open world title coming from your favorite publisher in Ubisoft, Star Wars Outlaws, another game that has been under fire quite a bit as far as, let's just be honest, some of the gameplay has left people a little bit divisive about the game, and I'm not a big fan of the early access gimmick attached to this game, and on top of the $110, $130, and $70 pricing structure. But Star Wars being dropped in a full-blown open world game is going to be exciting. There's gonna be a healthy level of interest in the game. Experience the first ever open world Star Wars action-adventure game and explore distinct locations across the galaxy, both iconic and new. Risk it all as Scoundrel K-Vess seeking freedom and the means to start a new life. Fight, steal, and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates as you join the galaxy's most wanted. If you're willing to take the risk, the galaxy is full of opportunity. And, you know, it's gonna do the typical Ubisoft stuff, as I mentioned, but at this point, I guess that is unavoidable. What you will have is a galaxy full of opportunity. Explore distinct locations with bustling cities, race across sprawling outdoor landscapes on your speeder. Each location brings new adventure, unique challenges, and enticing rewards if you're willing to take the risk. Experience an original Scoundrel story as well. Live the high-stakes life of an outlaw. Turn any situation to your advantage with Nyx by your side. Fight with your blaster. Overcome enemies with stealth and gadgets, or find the right moments to distract enemies and gain the upper hand. Embark on high-stakes missions as well. Take on high-risk, high-reward missions from the galaxy's crime syndicate. Steal valuable goods, infiltrate secret locations, and outwit enemies as one of Galaxy's most wanted, and jump into the pilot seat as well. Star Wars Outlaws is out on August 30th, but if you do, again, drop the $110 or $130, you will get the game on its actual release date of August 27th. Next up, we have Dune Awakening. Yes, Dune is getting another video game release, and this one an open-world survival MMO. Rise from survival to dominance on the most dangerous planet in the universe. Dune Awakening combines the grit and creativity of sandbox survival games with the social interactivity of a large, persistent multiplayer game to create a unique and ambitious open-world title as well. It'll be your Dune, your journey. Awaken the sleeper. Your journey begins with its vast deserts and colossal sandworms. Meet characters from the movies and books as you follow your own story across Dune. Choose your identity, craft your identity, and build your prowess. Explore rags like them never before, an ever-changing world. Survive the deadliest planet in the universe as well. You got combined arms in epic third-person combat. Control the spice, control the world as well. Create a guild and grow it into a house miner by allying yourself with one of the great houses as well. From shelter to fortress, and craft your way to the top. Dune Awakening doesn't have an official release date yet, but hopefully it'll be out in the near future. Next up, we have KAKU Ancient Seal, dropped on PC recently and soon to make the transition to PlayStation 5, an open-world action-adventure game combining exploration with puzzles and dynamic combat. Go on a journey across a sprawling continent as KAKU, a boy tasked to restore balance to the land, brave the 4 elemental regions with the help of Piggy, his powerful companion, and conquer the lords. Next up, we have a super artistic platforming open world title, The Gecko Gods. Explore a mysterious island as a tiny gecko. Complete ancient puzzles, effortlessly climb cliffs, and eat bugs as you make your way across an island civilization lost to time. A very, very simplistic but charming art style. Explore hidden temples, experience a lost civilization, and play it your way throughout as well. Gecko Gods doesn't have an official release date, but hopefully it's out in the near future. Next up, we have Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Step into a dark reimagination of Arthurian legends in this first-person open-world RPG. Explore a world stuck in everlasting autumn, witness falling legends, and make meaningful choices woven into a complex branching storyline. The game dropped on PC back in March of 2023. Very positive reception on there. Definitely gives you vibes to a lot of the other first-person RPGs that are out there. Bit of Skyrim flavor going on as far as gameplay style. I should say Elder Scrolls, but we'll see how it turns out when it drops on PlayStation later on. Next up, we have Fera, the Sundered Tribes. Fera, the Sundered Tribes is an enthralling mixture of monster hunting survival action RPG with village building and tribe management with groundbreaking aerial traversal and combat mechanics. Really dig the art style in the game. I think it looks unique, very vibrant and colorful as well. No official release for Fera, the Sundered Tribes, but it is coming from Massive Damage, hopefully in the very, very near future. Next up, we have Sunnyside. Find harmony in the Japanese countryside as you help Sparky uncover lost memories in this modern take on the farming and life simulator. Build a thriving homestead, cultivate new relationships, and chase your own happiness in Sunnyside. Hopefully, it will be out on PlayStation here in the very near future. It dropped on PC back in June of this year. Mostly positive reception on there. Coming to PlayStation here soon. Next up, we have the native PlayStation 5 release of Minecraft. Yes, at this point, I feel like the majority of you guys have at least given Minecraft a chance one way or the other. However, there is not a native PS5 version. Now, there's a PlayStation 4 version that obviously runs well enough on PlayStation 5, but a native PS5 version is in development. I believe you can check out the preview build of it now if you have the PS4 version, but nevertheless, it'll eventually be getting an official PlayStation 5 release designed and built for the PS5, so you'll be able to check it out on there. Again, you probably have your mind made up on whether or not Minecraft is for you, but it is one of the most popular video games literally of all time, so I'd be remiss if I don't mention it, and a PS5 upgrade is coming, and it'll be a free upgrade for those of you that own the PS4 version. And finally, we have a major free title coming to PlayStation 5 from PC in Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves is a story-rich open-world action RPG with a high degree of freedom. You awake from your slumber as Rover, joined by a vibrant cast of Resonators on a journey to reclaim your lost memories as well. Desolated by lament, civilization is born anew, and you'll delve into an expansive open world, engage in smooth and fast-paced combat, avail against enemy attacks in smooth and fast-paced combat, apply easy controls of extreme evasion, dodge, counter, echo skill, and unique QTE mechanics as well. Journey alongside your companions and power of the foes at your command as well. Collect echoes to aid you throughout in battle. Wuthering Waves has been pretty popular on PC, and it has been announced for PlayStation 5 in development now. No official release date, but I would imagine sometime in the fairly near future, given the game is already good to go on PC. But that'll do it for me. Again, a lot of big open world games coming out here in the very near future on PlayStation 5. A lot of exciting titles from Star Wars and Assassin's Creed on a larger scale. You've got games like Throne and Liberty, Wuthering Waves on the free-to-play side of things. Dune Awakening has some potential as well. New World coming out. I think people will be excited about that, but that'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.